a million eyes, but none of them see me. They see a silhouette, check a ghost on the TV. The light is always burning, but it never keeps me warm. I'm standing in a hurricane disguised as a calm. They want a picture, want a piece, want a name to drop. They smile up in my face, then they pray for it to stop. I bought a bigger gate, I bought a taller fence, but fame don't sleep, it licks the glass and it gets in. Every compliment is a dagger wrapped in silk. Every other greatest is another glass of milk, spoiled, curdled, dirty. They love you till you tilt, then they turn the flashback on and ask you how it felt. I heard my own voice echo through 100,000 phones, but when I screamed for help, it came back as a clone. A hollow pitch shifted, auto-tuned and stitched alone. I'm the king of the castle, but I lost the key to the throne. Fame is a trap, you can't climb back. Give you gold, then they turn it black. Smile for the lens, break your back. Fame is a trap, fame is a trap. Run, 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 but the mirror cracks. Every door is a heart attack. Love me now, but I won't last. Fame is a trap, fame is a trap. They told me make a brand, I made a cage instead. Now every word I say gets filtered, twisted, bled. I used to walk the street with nothing but a hoodie on. Now I feel the panic climbing even when the crowd is gone. The red light on the camera never turns to green. Every private conversation gets uploaded to a screen. My mother called me crying, said I miss the way you were. I told her so do I, but that version got transferred into a product, a commodity, a line of merch. I'm allergic to the love that I was praying for since birth. See, the fans are like a fever, they break you when they leave, and the ones who stay are vampires who pretend they still believe. I tried to throw my phone into a river full of ice, but the algorithm just pulled it out and asked me for a price. Now I'm pacing in a hotel room with curtains always closed, and the only thing that's real is how the paranoia grows. Fame is a trap, you can't climb back. Give you gold, then they turn it black. Smile for the lens, break your back. Fame is a trap, fame is a trap. Run, 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 but the mirror cracks. Every door is a heart attack. Love me now, but I won't last. Fame is a trap, fame is a trap. They know where I sleep, they know what I eat. They screenshot my tears and they loot them to a beat. I saw my own face on a t-shirt at a mall, and I swear to God the eyes were moving, that's not me at all. You want fame? Take it, I'll trade it for a door. I'll trade it for an hour where no one wants me anymore. I'll trade it for a sidewalk where I'm just another ghost, but the ghost is on a billboard and the billboard wants the most. Let me out, let me out, let me out of this lens. I was human once, I had fences, not pretense. Now the camera is my god and the flash is my prayer, but I'm already dead and they're still taking pictures. Fame is a trap, 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 trap. You can't climb back, 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 back. Give you gold, 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 then they turn it black. Fame is a trap, fame is a trap. Run, 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 but the mirror cracks. Every door is a heart attack. Love me now, but I won't last. Fame is a trap, it's 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 a trap. Click, 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 flash, run. Click, 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 flash, done. Click, click, flash, done.
Yeah. Look around. See them smiling? That ain't for you. Yeah. 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 Cameras flash, then they leave. Handshake hands, then they freeze. Naming lights for a week, then the screen goes to sleep. They love you loud, then too quiet. Empty room after the riot. Golden plaque on the wall. Gather dust, that's your call. I watched them climb, watched them fall. Cheered their name, then forgot it all. Big parade, tiny grave. Nobody saved, nobody gave. Fame is a room with no door. You stand on stage, then you pour. Not with money, but with something real. They clap for you, but they don't feel. Fame I've seen kings wear cardboard crowns, drink cheap liquor in dirty towns. 10 years back they owned the night, now they can't afford a single light. You want the cheers, you want the fame, then sign your name and play the game. But when the spotlight finds a new face, they'll drag you off without a trace. I don't chase what rots so fast, I don't need a mask that won't last. Give me dirt under my nails, give me something that never fails. Fame, temporary names, get buried, statues get pulled down. History wears a different crown. I walk alone, that's my choice. I speak low, but I have a voice. Not for them, not for the crowd, but I don't need to be that loud. Fame is a room with no door. You stand on stage, then you pour. Not with money, but with something real. They clap for you, but they don't feel. Fame is a candle in the wind, burns so bright then it ends. Left alone with four cold walls. Nobody comes, nobody calls. Remember names from last year, no you don't disappear. Same old story, same old trick, build you up, break you quick. I refuse to be that ghost, haunting places I love most. Chasing echoes, losing sleep for a promise they can't keep. Let them have the flashing lights, let them take the sleepless nights. I'll be gone before the fall, fame means nothing, nothing at all. You wanna know what lasts? It's not your name on a billboard, it's not your face on a screen. It's the hand you held when no one watched. It's the word you kept when breaking it was easy. Fame is temporary. Yeah. You think they love you? Wait, just wait. Welcome to the show, fool. They clap when you walk in the room. They don't know you sleep in the tomb. Hands out, never ask what it costs. One wrong step and the love gets lost. Instagram smiles, fake roses and gold. The story they bought is already sold. You're the puppet, they pull every string. The louder they cheer, the sharper the sting. Fame is a trap door. Step on the stage, can't find the floor. They give you a crown and they ask for more. Fame is a trap door. You beg for the light, but it burns your core. Nobody warns you when you're begging for more. Fame is a trap door. They love the idea, not the man. They follow the wave, not the plan. One tweet, one lie, one headline too late. Your dinner for vultures, your food for the hate. Remember the nights when you prayed for the spotlight. Now every move gets a knife in the moonlight. Your friends become spies, your blessings become lies. You look in the mirror with hollowed out eyes. Fame is a trap door. Step on the stage, can't find the floor. They give you a crown and they ask for more. Fame is a trap door. You beg for the light, but it burns your core. Nobody warns you when you're begging for more. Fame is a trap door. You thought the red carpet was holy ground. Now you're the ghost in the mansion. The sound of every autograph steals a piece of your skin. Every encore invites the snakes to come in. They don't want you happy, they want you in chains. Dancing on glass just to feel the pain. The door was open, you walked right through. Now the trap is the only thing keeping you famous. No refunds, no way out. Empty love, silent shout. Count the zeros, check the deals. None of it tells you how to feel. The penthouse view from a golden cage. The crowd moves on to the next new rage. You die a little, every curtain call. Fame builds a palace, then watches it fall. Fame is a trap door. Step on the stage, can't find the floor. They give you a crown, then they ask for more. Fame is a trap door. You beg for the light, but it burns your core. Nobody warns you when you're begging for more. Fame is a trap door. Go on, say good deal.
Smile for the camera. Tell them you love it. Trap door closed.
They cheer now. They cheer now. Wait, just wait. I walked in the light and they smiled at my face. Told me I'm a king, put my name on the plaque of lace. But the second I turned, the whispers began, like roaches in daylight, scattering fast as they can. I remember the basement, the zeros in my bank. No one knew my first name, no one cared what I drank. Now the same ones who passed me, they begged for a verse. They polish my shoes, then they practice my hers. I see through the glitter, the lenses and lies. The awards on the shelf are just dust in disguise. They love what I give them, not who I am. If the music stops playing, I'm just another man. Fame is a mask that you can't take off. It cracks your reflection and teaches you to scoff. They hug you in public, erase you in private. The cheers are a currency, hollow and violent. You think you're the hero, they're writing the villain. The same hands that crown you are the ones that start chilling. I saw a friend turn a vulture 3 weeks after my mother's wake. He wanted a feature, not a handshake, for old time's sake. I gave him my number, he leaked it for clout. That's fame in a nutshell, everybody wants out of you. The girl I once trusted, she sold out late night calls through a blog for 2,000. Now she don't return my calls. I built a whole empire on sweat and on spite. But the empire gets lonely when you turn off the lights. The mirror keeps asking, you remember your name? I told it Michael. It laughed and said shame. Fame is a mask that you can't take off. It cracks your reflection and teaches you to scoff. They hug you in public, erase you in private. The cheers are a currency, hollow and violent. You think you're the hero, they're writing the villain. The same hands that crown you are the ones that start chilling. No drums here, just me and the hum. I deleted my socials last Tuesday at 3 a.m. 47,000 friends gone in one click. You know how many noticed? 3. My mom, my lawyer, my childhood neighbor, who still calls me Little Mikey. Fame is a mask, but the mask grows into your skin. After 10 years, you don't know where the paint ends and your face begins. I miss the subway, I miss being ignored. I miss when the compliment meant something because it cost them something. Now everything is free and nothing is real. Fame is a mask that you can't take off. It cracks your reflection and teaches you to scoff. They hug you in public, erase you in private. The cheers are a currency, hollow and violent. You think you're the hero, they're writing the villain. The same hands that crown you are the ones that start chilling. They cheer now, they cheer now, but I don't listen anymore.
Hey, they put a crown on a clown and call it king. Standing on a balcony while the puppets sing. You think they love you? No, they love the view. The moment you fall, they got somebody new. I seen a million smiles turning eyes backstage. Same hands a clap for you, they turn the page. You buy a watch to fill time, ain't running out. But every trophy's just a mirror full of doubt. They say your name like it's made of gold. To the next pretty face is what you sold. The crowd ain't real, the cheers are rent. Your legend's gone for the check is spent. Here, fame is a ghost that you chase till you're hollow. They love you today, then they hate you tomorrow. Standing on stage, but you feel so alone. A castle of cards and a throne made of bone. Fame is a drug that the weak call a blessing. You smile for the camera while your heart is confessing. Nobody knows you, they know what they see. Fame is the lie that you tell yourself to be free. I watched a legend die alone in a hotel room. His last tweet was thank you, that's the real tune. Millions of followers, not one knew his name. They just wanted the fire, not the ash and the shame. You lose your mirror, you lose your mind. Everyone's kind when there's something to find. But the second you're empty, the second you crack, they pull out the cameras and film the attack. Red carpets roll out like a tongue for a lick. Step wrong one time and they turn it to a stick. You beg for privacy, you beg them to break. That's a contract you sign for a piece of the fake. Fame is a ghost that you chase till you're hollow. They love you today, then they hate you tomorrow. Standing on stage, but you feel so alone. A castle of cards and a throne made of bone. Fame is a drug that the weak call a blessing. You smile for the camera while your heart is confessing. Nobody knows you, they know what they see. Fame is the lie that you tell yourself to be free. They don't love you, they love the idea of you. There's a difference. When you die, they post a black square. 2 days later, they're dancing to the next one. You are replaceable. That's the whole truth. Now wake up. Fame is a ghost that you chase till you're hollow. They love you today, then they hate you tomorrow. Standing on stage, but you feel so alone. A castle of cards and a throne made of bone. Fame is a drug that the weak call a blessing. You smile for the camera while your heart is confessing. Nobody knows you, they know what they see. Fame is the lie that you tell yourself to be free. Static crackle. Illusion.
Yeah. You see that smile on the screen? That ain't for you. That's for the check that cleared last night. Watch. Yeah. Yeah, they put gold chains on the ghost and they clap. Shutter speed faster than the love that they lack. I seen a legend cry in the bathroom stall while the crowd outside just begged for an encore call. 10,000 phones in the air but no one sees the empty bottles and the broken family tree. You think that penthouse view means he sleeps at night? Nah, he's counting fake friends under fake stage light. They tell you hustle till your name become a brand, and they steal your soul and sell it back to your own hand. I walked red carpets where the floor was wet with lies. Everybody hugging, but the eyes are cold as ice. Post a picture, get 1,000,000 hearts in 1 hour. But when you're down, not one of them sends you power. This ain't a warning, this an autopsy report. Fame is a pretty cage with the broken lock and a short. Fame is a lie, fame is a ghost. You chase it the most, then you die as a host. They love you today, tomorrow you're old. The story gets sold, the truth gets put on hold. Fame is a lie, fame is a lie, and the lie is the grave. I remember when the radio played our demo. Now the same DJ act like he don't know my face, but he posted my song last week for the tempo. Yeah, that's the business, that's the taste. They want a villain or a victim, pick a role. You give them truth, they remix it in the cold. I got a friend who blew up, now we can't go outside. Too busy hiding from the people who used to ride. Yeah, the label calls it 3 a.m. with congratulations, then sends a legal team for the streaming calculations. You think a million streams mean a million meals? Nah, it means a million strangers telling you how to feel. I saw an icon cry on a private jet, saying I traded all for one night I won't forget. When the cameras die and the makeup smears, you realize the applause was just paid for cheers. Fame is a lie, fame is a ghost. You chase it the most, then you die as a host. They love you today, tomorrow you're old. The story gets sold, the truth gets put on hold. Fame is a lie, fame is a blade. It cuts while you smile at the parade. I watched the throne turn a king to a slave. Fame is a lie, and the lie is the grave. Yeah, tell them, that's right. What if nobody remembers your name in 10 years? What if the only thing that stays is the fears? You sold your silence for a moment's applause. Now you're standing on a stage with no cause. I'm not bitter, I'm just awake. I watch the industry boil a lake, turn rappers to puppets, singers to slaves. Offer a spotlight that burns the cave. So when you see me walking past the red rope, don't ask for a picture, don't ask for hope. I'm not your hero, I'm not your lie. I'm just a man who's off through the sky. Fame is a lie, fame is a ghost. You chase it the most, then you die as a host. They love you today, tomorrow you're old. The story gets sold, the truth gets put on hold. Fame is a lie, fame is a blade. It cuts while you smile at the parade. I watched the throne turn a king to a slave. Fame is a lie, and the lie is the grave. Yeah, you still want it? Go ahead, just don't say nobody told you.
Yeah. They love you now. They love you now. Wait.
Let's go.
Yeah. They love you now. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Woke up to the flashlights, camera in my face. Yesterday they ain't know me, today I own the place. Thumbing through the millions, but I still remember days when I was in the shadows. Now they want a piece of my space. They smile for the photo, then they whisper in the back, who you think he is? I hear the static through the crack. I've been moving solid, now my engine got a crack, but I put it in reverse. Yeah, I'm never looking back. Every city got a stage, every stage got a light, every light got a shadow and it follows me at night. I ain't never asked for fake love, I just ask for what is right. But the same ones who applaud you wanna see you in a fight. They say keep it humble, humble, don't pay for the wreck. I've been sleeping on a mattress full of checks inside the deck, and my brother's still around, but I'm checking every neck. Cause the venom in the circle is the thing that breaks the sack. Yeah, fame comes with hate. I just step up to the gate. I don't wait, I don't hesitate. They want my spot, too late. Fame comes with hate, with hate, with hate. You smile at the top, but the bottom is a snake. I've been building my own throne with the bones that I break. Fame comes with hate, I'm the king, watch my weight. Yeah. I remember when my name was just a rumor in the street. Now my face is on the billboard and my haters gotta eat. Every word I ever wrote turned to diamonds on my teeth. But the closer that you get to the sun, the more they heat. They want a piece of my story, but they never read the page. They see the party, not the war. They see the cage, not the rage. I've been fighting with my demons since I was 12 years of age. Now I'm standing on the podium and they wanna turn the page. Nah, stay a minute, let me talk about the grand on the face
faces are the ones who said I wouldn't ever win. Now they begging for a feature, wanna slide up in my can. But the only thing I'm sending is the invoice for the sin. Fame don't bring you brothers, fame just brings you vultures. And the pretty ones will kiss you while they holding broken sculptures. I've been learning how to read the room, the silence, the sutures. If you think that I forgot the mud, you got the wrong culture. Yeah, I earned every scar. Now I'm driving in the car that's worth more than your whole bar. You can hate me from afar, but you know I raised the bar. Fame comes with hate, I just pay my 100th card. Fame comes with hate, with hate, with hate. You smile at the top, but the bottom is a snake. I've been building my own throne with the bones that I break. Fame comes with hate, I'm the king, watch my weight. Fame comes with hate, yeah, yeah. Every cheer has a price, every round has a play. I don't trust the love, cause the love is always late. Fame comes with hate, now you know your place. They gon' tell you that the top is lonely. No, the top is crowded. Crowded with people who want what you have. Every handshake is a contract. Every hug is a measurement. I didn't change, the seats around me change. Fame comes with hate. Good, let them hate, I built this. Silent your name. Now don't you make a sound! They put a pen between my knuckles, made me sign before the sun came up. Now my tongue sits in the cardboard box underneath the floorboards where the rats run. I used to bark back, now my teeth are glued together. Every word I ever wanted turned to leather, turned to weather. They said cooperate and lie, but living ain't the same as breathing. I'm a statue with a pulse, every heartbeat is a secret I'm keeping. My lawyer's mouth is stapled shut. If the judge was a blindfold made of cash, the gavel hit so soft I almost missed it. Then the room went white, then the room went ash. Now my silence is a contract, backdated, notarized, stamped in red. If you hear a single whisper from my casket, they'll come for you while you're sleeping in your bed. Silent signs, officially. My throat is a museum of things I'll never say. Silent signs, officially. The paper drank my blood and asked me to pay. Silent sign, officially. Now the only sound I make is a grave. Silent sign, officially. And they bury my voice in a briefcase. My mama called Colette last Tuesday, I let it ring 100 times. Not because I didn't love her, but because the microphones were vines. Going through the ceiling tiles, recording every blink, every swallow, every lie. Used to rap up at the block and the fiends, now the only block is the one where my tongue goes to die. They gave me a fountain pen as a coffin, gold plated heavy ceremonial. I signed my name in my own shadow, now my shadow owns my vocal. The notary wore a ski mask, the witness was a camera with no lens. They congratulated me on my cooperation, then erased my voice from all my friends. Now my silence is a mortgage paid in full, with my larynx as the loan. If you hear a single hum through the drywall, tell my story from a payphone. Silent sign, officially. My throat is a museum of things I'll never say. Silent sign, officially. The paper drank my blood and asked me to pay. Silent sign, officially. Now the only sound I make is a grave. Silent sign, officially. And they bury my voice in a briefcase. I tried to scream into a pillow. The pillow
into a witness. I tried to write my pain in soap on the mirror. The mirror turned into a business, so now I communicate in Morse code with my knuckles on the table. Every tap is a syllable, every pause is a fable. They thought silence was surrender, but silence is a sharpened blade. I'm just waiting for the right signature to sign their name in the grave. No drums, just bass. Listen, I'm not mute, I'm strategic. My voice is not gone, it's ballistic. Every promise I signed in invisible ink is a trigger I'll pull when it's realistic. Hold your breath, count to 4. If you hear nothing, that's the roar. Silence signed officially. Silence signed officially. Silence signed officially. Yeah. They told me get the light. They told me sign your name. I signed. Look what it gave me. I used to dream about the stage, about the flash, about my face on a billboard made of cash. Now I'm standing in the room that money bought, and I feel less than zero. I feel like I got caught. They said fame is freedom, it's a lie they sell. Fame is a jail cell with a nicer hotel. Every compliment cut like a razor blade. Every I love you just a deal being made. I got followers but nobody to call. I got the penthouse view and nothing at all. The crowd screams my name but I hear the echo more. Fame is a closing door. Fame is nothing, nothing but smoke in your lungs. Nothing but a trophy for the young and the dumb. You think it's a kingdom, it's a slum. Fame is nothing, I gave my blood for a thumb. Up from a stranger who forgets you by noon. Fame is an empty balloon. I remember being hungry with a notebook and a pen. I had something to say back then. Now I got a team and a schedule and a brand and a microphone chained to my right hand. I don't write for the love, I write for the deadline. Every new hit just buys me more stage light, but the light don't warm you when you're sleeping alone. Fame is a throne made of borrowed bone. They want the next one faster, they want the next one harder. They don't care if you're a Persian or a charter. I lost my name, now they call me the brand. Fame is a desert with no sand. Nothing but smoke in your lungs. Nothing but a trophy for the young and the dumb. You think it's a kingdom, it's a slum. Fame is nothing, I gave my blood for a thumb. Up from a stranger who forgets you by noon. Fame is an empty balloon. No applause in the bathroom at 3 a.m. No one to hold you when the show ends. The hotel walls don't know your real name. Fame is a zero-sum game. You win, you lose the right to lose. You shine, you lose the right to choose. Every mirror shows a stranger's face. Fame is an empty space. Congratulations, now I'm suffocating under all these invitations. Every party is a prison with a bed address. Every yes is a no that I can't confess. They said fame is power, power for who? I can't even sit in a cafe like I used to do. I can't even cry without it being news. Fame is a noose with a golden bruise. I miss the days when nobody knew my face. When I rap for the beat, not for the chase. Now every line is a product to be sold. Fame is a story that's been told and retold and resolved until it's gone. Nothing but smoke in your lungs. Nothing but a trophy for the young and the dumb. You think it's a kingdom, it's a slum. Fame is nothing, I gave my blood for a thumb. Up from a stranger who forgets you by noon.
Yeah. You want it? Take it. I'll keep the nothing. At least the nothing is true. Yeah. I walked in the chamber, the ceiling was leaking. Fake leather chairs and the microphone shrieking. They talk with their hands in their pockets, I see it. The left hand writes laws while the right hand receives it. I heard a man scream, point an order, but nobody ordered. The speaker just poured another glass from the cupboard. The stenographer's fingers are frozen, she stuttered. The screen with the blue and the hard drive was murdered. They wrote it on paper that's printed on smoke. Raise your right hand if you already broke. Raise a left if you joke, but the joke isn't funny. The nation's dry money is turning to honey, and honey sticks sweet, but your teeth start to rot. I read the amendment, they crossed out the dot. They changed one comma, the sentence forgot to mention the people forgot. I cough in the crowd, no one looks up. The guard at the door has his hand on his cup. The journalist types, but her laptop is shut. She writes with her eyes, she remembers the cut.
Static in the parliament.
Nobody hears a word you said. Microphone's red, but the light is dead.
Static in the parliament.
They nod their heads, but they shake your hand with the other.
Static in the parliament.
The votes get counted inside a container.
Static in the parliament.
You shout, you scream, but the speaker's a painter. He paints over truth with a golden retainer. Hey! Second out with the screens went gray. Someone unplugged the main array. The chairman smiled and he walked away. Came back with a binder, the pages were clay. I watched a man whisper into a vase. Another man typed on a keyboard with mace. The secretary erased her own face from the group photo, left not a trace. They passed a bill that was already passed. Just changed the date and the die was cast. The opposition stood up at last, but the mic was unplugged from the back of the cast. Irony brass, copper and glass. The building is old, but the lies are fast. I asked for the minutes, they handed me hash. I asked for the truth, they handed me cash. I stood on my chair, I threw my report. The guards didn't move, they'd already been bought. They stood like the statues, the lobby is bought. With marble for skin and with nothing for thought.
Static in the parliament.
Nobody hears a word you said. Microphone's red, but the light is dead.
Static in the parliament.
They nod their heads, but they shake your hand with the other.
Static in the parliament.
The votes get counted inside a container.
Static in the parliament.
You shout, you scream, but the speaker's a painter. He paints over truth with a golden retainer. I heard my own voice on the playback delayed. I heard what I said and I heard what I prayed. I prayed for a match in a room full of gas. I prayed for a window, I prayed for a crack in the glass. Static in the parliament.